And on to beautiful South Wales and Tredegar. And spoiler alert, it was raining. Course car is Roger Moran in the Skoda Fabia. Followed by rally legend Dai Llewellyn in the first of the Braces bred Mark II Escort. He shared this car with his son Tom. Terry Brown, another red Mark II. Followed by Calvin Green in the very impressive Peugeot 306 Maxi. Marcus Paget in the Nissan Micra. These Micras are quite rapid. Sarah Williams in the Renault Clio. Very distinctive, you could hear this one from the anti-lag. Very distinctive sound. Sarah told me later that the wet conditions made it quite tricky for her, but the car always seemed rapid, and with that distinctive sound it was very popular with the crowd. Next up, Welsh road rally legend and local man Neil Jones in the Pit Stop Escort. Steve Lee. Jonathan Brace in the second of the Braces red Escorts. Aaron Jones in the beautifully presented and liveried Subaru Impreza. Duncan Buck in the black 911 that he calls Wife Kate's shopping car. Makes you wonder what he does with the daily driver. Chris Jones in the silver Chevette HS. Lovely to see that, and very quick. David Bonning in the Cara 430 RS200 replica, powered by a 2-litre Cosworth engine. Unfortunately, a lead into the engine management came astray, and this was the only run he managed to make. It's a great pity, it's a lovely car. Terry Watkins. As you can see, conditions were even wetter further up. The rain was hammering down. Jack Davies in his red Toyota Corolla. Bit of a water splash developing there. Sean Jones in the red Mark II Astra. This was very popular. He attacked the course. Unfortunately, later in the day, he was to be sidelined, but he really was popular. He did attack the course and always put on a good show. Gavin Crozier. Attacking the water splash. Phil Jones and a nicely presented Mark 1 Escort. Richard Boyle in another white Mark 1 Escort. Mark Jones in a very rare Gilburn Genie. Even rarer because he'd fitted the Mercedes 2.3 litre engine instead of the usual Essex V6 from Ford. He was to tell me later that he wasn't happy with the suspension setup, but he seemed pretty rapid. So it'll be good to see what he gets once he gets it sorted. Dale Price. A very nice Mark II Escort. Gareth Davies. Here's Craig Pendry in the iconic Eton Yale livery, which was sported by rally legend Hannu Mikkola in the 1970s when he was rallying the Mark II. Ernie Beamish, again distinctive with that black roof. Michael Davies in the Nova. Chris Commons in the Peugeot 205 GTI. Darren Dempsey. Handbrake turn there in his Nova. Remy Thomason. Another beautifully presented Mark 1 Escort. And the rain kept falling. Dylan Fowler Bishop in the Nissan Micra. Now he attacked the course, but occasionally came a cropper, as you'll see later on. But he's certainly popular with the crowd. attacking the water splash, and this is the corner where he was due to go off later on. Gary Rees in the beautifully presented orange Ford Anglia. Really stands out on a dull day like this. Robert Evans, a Citroen C2. Tudor Jenkins, Peugeot 205 GTI. And Peter Lewis in the Cox GTN. Now before the stages started, I saw them working heavily on this engine and it looks like they didn't cure the problems entirely. Andrew Stevens, Peugeot 205. Followed by Joseph Palmer in another of the Nissan Micras. Really raining heavily now. Jamie Hawkins in Hillman Avenger, coming up to the start line. While Anthony Pittard carries on up the course. And back to Jamie Hawkins. Malcolm Thorne. Jonathan Davies in the Darien T9. Special on this, it's the first one to leave the factory. It has a few unique features. Tim Taylor, Peugeot 106, another one who liked to attack the course. Nice and tidy. And that water splash is turning into a wall of water now. And car number 50, the last one up, Stephen Knott in the 206. The Llewellyn boys were always spectacular. Seeming to revel in the conditions. As was Terry Brown. Calvin Green. The 306 Maxi this is the first chance he'd had to shake the car down since COVID. It's now got a beautiful new livery that has been applied since the event. Marcus Paget. And Sarah Williams. The anti-lag chattering away. Another of the team pit stop cars. Steve Lee. Jonathan Brace. Proved quite spectacular. Duncan Buck is another popular car on the day. Who doesn't love a 911? And Aaron Jones in the Impreza, perfectly suited to these weather conditions. Chris Jones really impressed with the HS Chevette. Terry Watkins. And Jack Davies. Sean Jones. And Gavin Crozier. sale price. Craig Pendry, showing what a tarmac specialist he is. Followed by Gary Rees. Those Llewellyn boys were both very quick, but how do I tell them apart?
Tell us a little bit about your coming along today.
Well, obviously to get out in the old cars, we got an Escort, and which Tom, my youngest son, campaigned in the historic championship, well, not last year, the year before. So we had the car there and we were invited along, so we thought, great, we'll come along, and we're actually sharing the driving, so it's quite good fun.
You'll have to sort of wave or something when you're going past, so I know which ones.
Look for the tash.
Ah, that's it.
Then you'll know which one it is. We did threaten to put a bit of black marker pen on the top lip, so you couldn't tell which it was.
You're still rallying, still campaigning, or
no. For many years now, I've only been doing demonstration events, because obviously my two boys are rallying, and I put the effort into them. So, but I do enjoy going to the events to drive the old cars. I've had a chance to drive Audi UK's Sport Quattro, which is always a thrill. That always gets the adrenaline going. And the Escort's are great fun as well. So I've driven quite a lot of different Group B cars over the years at Festival Speed and events like that.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you've had a chance to try the opposition, as it were.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I can see an RS200 here today, actually, obviously that's from that era. I know it's harder and harder to run those type of cars, isn't it, because parts are difficult to find. Jonathan Brace has been a sponsor of ours now for a good many years, and obviously the pair of cars here are Brace's cars, and Tom was campaigning the British Historic Championship, but of course with all the rallying slowing down, we've got a R5 car for him for this year, and has been doing BTRDA Championship, so he's learning four-wheel drive now.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
so keeping the family going with the rallying.
That's it. Yeah. It's in the blood. Most people reckon he gets the speed from his mother, though. So I'm old and slow now.
Cheers.